With 6 different ways to use the knuckle, you're probably wondering which angle do I choose? And it really just depends on which muscles are tight in you in that moment. So depending on the distance apart from the spine when you lay on it will determine which muscles are being targeted with the knuckle. So this is the medium tip, this is the most narrow tip, so you can see that would be really close to the spine, and this is further away. It also can make a difference which direction is pointed towards your head or not. So you may want to experiment with it being in this direction, you might want to experiment with it being in this direction, and similarly rotating it in all of these positions. And it's important every time that you do the knuckle to choose maybe 2 or 3 spots that are the most tender, work on releasing those with a lot of patience and kindness, and then stop, and kind of come back to it, the next layer of the onion the next day. So when you go down to use the knuckle and you're in these various positions, it really is an exploration to see what layer of the onion is ready to be unpeeled this particular day. If we look at an anatomy model, and this is the back of the neck this is the skull here. So your hairline is kind of covering up most of this area here. Even these muscles here at the base of the skull are being covered up with your hair. So when you lie on the knuckle with its most narrow, you're actually getting at these teeny tiny muscles that are in the center here, you can see. And then if you use the wider, the medium version, you can see it kind of opens up to the side and it targets some different muscles. And similarly, as you're working your way down the spine, most narrow is going to get really close to the spine, and a little further away is going to target different muscles out here. And then last but not least is this most wide, which gets some of these rotators that are out to the side, and addresses those. So each time you use it, it could be slightly different. So it's really important that you do some exploration each time to find which muscle is going to be tight for you. It could even be maybe more on the right side versus the left side, which would require a little bit of movement for you. You may even have to tuck your chin or engage the front of your neck to kind of find that right angle for the particular muscle that's needing the attention that you need today.